I'm on my first ever community camp. I've never done a community camp before. Been meaning to do one for a while. It's part of a Facebook group that I'm involved with around Nottinghamshire and Derbyshire. And hope you enjoy the camp. I'm going to be doing a bit of filming on and off, bit of time on my own. So, but anyway, hope you enjoy it. And let's see what we get up to. So, I've come outside with Pagan. This is my first community camp.
It is, isn't it?
And the first time I've got involved in this sort of thing. How do?
How you doing?
So, well, I'll show you a few setups. We'll have a walk around. Looks cracking here at the minute. Pagan's daughter's in there chilling out. And a pan. Ready for frying later. Setup was quite cool today. It's meant to be a heat wave today. But weather, well, we've had a bit of a heat wave to be fair. Bit cooler, but temperature's supposed to hit proper high. Anyway, we're going to move on a little bit further. We've already got somebody cooking already. Going to make me hungry. Ah, dudes. See, I've known this fella for a while.
I do.
How about that then? Yep. And let me sell some beers later. Well, I've got some special beer for you to see. Beauty of, well, you'll see later on. That's what I'm going to say. Just look out for it. Okay, well, anyway, back to the cook. So now walk around further. So normally, this particular camp is an area where a lot of, I don't know, it's a bushcraft school. That's what I'm going to say, bushcraft school. So, but we've come with a lot of instructors. And we're just chilling. That's a cracking piece of kit, that. I like that hammock. I don't know about you guys, but that for a setup. So yeah, I think is there any more coming in? I think there's a few more people coming later on. Well, that's what I've heard anyway. There's supposed to be a few more, isn't there? I don't know. Well, all right, he doesn't know. So, well, if they don't come, they don't come. So here we are, we've got another Crusader Cup. They're fantastic, aren't they, these things? Yeah, fantastic. And everybody, the crew's all about, and they all sit down. And I tell you what, this is my first community camp, and I know I'm going to enjoy it already. Got plenty of food, haven't we, and stuff like that, so it's good. This Crusader Cup, they're cracking. Well, it's had a little bit of a fall, but there we go. It's all right. Exactly. Anyway, look at the parachute, guys. Fantastic setup, innit, this? Here, cars. It's been peaceful all day and then kicked off. Call that beans a la spam, a la potato, a la whatever. That's what that is. If you don't like it, tough. So, I've got about 8 beers that I've got for the night. I've just left the main camp at the minute just to come and have a chill. And they've even got some washing up liquid, so I've been able to wash my pots, which is unusual, but we're in a community camp. And it's normally this sort of camp, the person who runs it, as I say, an outdoor survivalist, an instructor for kids and things of nature. So we are in his area of the woods, and I've had a cracking time talking to the people. Some nice people. I'm really enjoying it. There's a small group of people there, hopefully to meet some new friends in the future. And one of the guys I already knew, which was good. The beers I've got tonight, or for the next tonight and tomorrow night, because it's a 2-night, they're a courtesy of Pennsylvania. So Pennsylvania, USA, we've got some really good ones, some cracking beers here. So I'm looking forward to eating them. That spam and that beans and over a fire. First time I had spam really. I know lots of people have had it since I was about 10 years old. I was telling the guys, so it was just some nostalgia. Could see none of other YouTubers do it, so I thought why not? And somebody there had cooked it recently, so spam, beans and the jacket tater, and the guys lent me a bit of butter as well. So and I'm really butter with me, but that was really cool. So I'm just literally chilling out here now, and it's looking pretty awesome, pretty majestic. So the Pagan's just gone to pick his son up, so we should be catching up with him soon. He's been on a bit of an excursion with the school, so he's been abroad, and he'll probably just fall asleep tonight, but we'll see him again in the morning. So if you've not seen his son before, if you've ever watched any of my Christmas camps, or go and watch one of my Christmas camps, and you'll be able to see there. But I'm going to go back to the camp. I'll catch you in a bit, and I hope you're enjoying this one. I really am. It's just something different, something I've not done before, and something I've really been looking forward to. So morning guys, it looks like a nice day. Supposed to have a bit of the temperature's supposed to rock it up today, sorry. So I didn't do much filming last night. Did a little bit. It's going to be one of those sort of community camps where it's really, you come along for the journey, but I'm trying just to adapt and fit in. Hopefully this will be the first of many community camps in the future. Got a bit cold last night. It did actually drop in temperature last night. It's supposed to be quite warm today. We're supposed to be experiencing the heat wave in the UK this weekend. And so they say, and I will take this with a pinch of salt. It's supposed to be on Monday the most hottest day on record. I think that'd be more of a down south than in the Midlands where we are at the minute. Gonna get a bit of coffee in a minute, bit of a stroll round, see what people are doing in camp, and see how we are. At the moment, everybody else is in bed. One of them's woken up. It's Craig's daughter. She's awake. In a sense, anyway. And his son's just woken up as well. So, with that, coffee, chill, and see how we get on. See you in a bit.
There's no rush, mate, is this?
No.
Let's try and...
Is it this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Get really close.
Get close. You got to spray your
Right,
sparks
let me-
onto that area
Let
there.
me type my hair.
Yeah,
I know
that might
hair's
be
very
alright.
flammable.
Always.
And last time I checked, I wanted my hair.
There's some water in there, so you're all right. We can put you out.
Dunk your head in.
Yeah, we can chuck you in there.
Get it,
for a bit.
get
Right,
it,
yeah.
get it
It'll
right
be
up,
all right.
get it right up close, and try and aim for the feather bit. Does that make sense? The bit that's loose. You got a little bit
Yeah,
loose
see all
there.
this loose stuff I've fluffed up for you. It's like a twisting action like that, like a grinding action. So you keep your wrist straight, but twist. Yeah, it's just that motion, and you're backing it up with your finger. You had it before, or go back to the method, whatever method you find easiest. There's loads of different ways of doing it.
Let's try and...
Oh, that nearly caught there.
Let me try and hold that there for you, see. You know you've done it once, you see, you'll have more confidence next time.
Hasn't been out for ages, has it?
It's just practice, mate, isn't it? That's all it is.
See there, she's got the fire going, look. And that's it, isn't it? It's just building it up.
Yeah, that'll be
And confidence. And there we go.
And the next ones we're going to put on will go the opposite way, so you end up with that nice crisscross so the air can keep coming up through it all the time.
And you gradually
Get bigger.
build up on sizes.
We put this bit of tarp down here, not knowing what to do with it, but I found just the thing. I'm gonna lace in a sort of sun, a shady little bit on this. Now, on that note, or maybe not on that note, I've just got told off by my wife because I've got the shed key in my back pocket. There we go. So, see, nobody's getting in the shed without me. Well, we've got a spare at home. Nobody needs to know that. But they've got to get in the house first. There we go. So, I best not lose this or else I'll be in trouble. You needed to know that, didn't you? Well, you do now, anyway. Done, Craig, is I'd open the shed up, yeah? I put everything, got the ladders out of the shed to go up in the loft to go and get my gear.
Alright.
And then I left it, and then put it in my clocked up, put it in my pocket.
Have you slept
I've got it.
with that in your
I've
pocket?
slept. No, I put this away. I haven't slept with it in my pocket, but it's been in my pocket all the way through. Good, that, isn't it? Just chilling out, looking up at the canopy. And I think the temperature's supposed to get something like 20. I think is it about 23, 24? Something like that. Should be good. It's beautiful, the sky there. Look at how much blue's coming through, look guys. Look at that. The plan is to make these into chopsticks for later. What do you reckon?
Good plan.
Good plan. So we're going to go and get these made into some chopsticks. Okay?
Just not
You know, like, you know,
Start.
took pictures of the setup again
It's quite cool.
and posted it. You know, just to... Yeah, I think as well he's sort of, we're here, so he's able to bugger off for a bit and leave everything out.
his dog's wicked when it comes back. Bloody great thing.
Dad,
Yeah.
you know the bookshop in town?
I mean, they're a bit crude, but to be fair, they're not too bad. Alright, but for a couple of minutes, well, a couple of hours work, well, I say hours, minutes, hours, it's just something small to do. So, there we go. So, just gone, in the week just gone, I was feeling a little bit poorly, so to speak. And then my wife got COVID. I know I got COVID. So, 2 days off work. Drive me mad, that did. And I'm just going to go for a bit of a walk round in the sun. And just have a chill, really. And apparently that way is full of, dog stuff. Yeah. Anyway, so we'll avoid that way. We'll go this way then instead. So yeah, been a bit rough. So I've been looking forward to, well, I got better in the end. Still get, I've been tested. I'm not positive now, I'm negative, and I'm happy now. But then, as I say, it's just nice to get out after that. So, and I've had me injections and I've done all my stuff like that, but it still gets you, doesn't it? Anyway, let's soak up the sun and let's go for a walk. So you can hear in the background kids and people playing. Really. So, all cool, all good. And beautiful summer's day. Got some plans for some videos, or a video next week. If you look tuned for that. I don't know if it'll probably be filmed next week. I don't know if it'll be edited next week. But what it'll be is a situation where I'm actually going to Liverpool on a family holiday. Now, I know that don't sound a lot of things to anybody. Liverpool on a family holiday? Well, I haven't really had a break, and what it is my wife said to me, we've been to a lot of places, a lot of cities in this country, Manchester's and all that lot. I fancy Liverpool. I said, well, I've been to Liverpool, Lime Street. I've been to the train station and I spent a little, but not really properly been to Liverpool. So I said, okay then. So I know there's probably a lot of Beatles fans and all this lot. We're not really into the Beatles, but we might have a look at a little bit of that. I'll probably not film that side of it, but so if you like my videos where I go on my travels, I haven't read up a lot about the history of Liverpool. I know there is some darker sides to do with the slave trade and stuff like that. It may not necessarily be a history video, guys. It's just going to be a bit of a family holiday with a few filming bits, maybe a few shorts. So look out for that one. A tree, cool. This is a bit of a disaster. Looks like somebody's been clearing this area out. Not happy with that at all. Look at this lot. Devastated. I shall still camp here at some point, as it's my spot, but that's upset me a little bit, but there we go. I'm sure that the undergrowth will all grow back and it'll get back to how it was. I mean, at the end of the day, it's pine. It'll grow. Bit gutting, but we live and learn. There's plenty of places. I've still got my wood and my bits and bobs are still there, look. And so there's still places to go. And I'll still probably use this spot, to be honest. It won't deter me. In fact, to be truthful, it's probably, you know, if I ended up, this area being cleared here may be an idea still. And this pine tree, this fallen pine tree, have a history. I dragged it into a spot just over there where I had my little setup. And what a cracking camp that was. If you haven't seen the video for that one, you know what we got to do. Watch it. Maybe watch it at the end of this. But it was a day I nearly gave up. And then I went for it. For frigging, absolutely frigging, awesome camp. Yeah, awesome camp. So this bit up here, time I come, it wasn't as overgrown as this. You could actually sit back and walk into that area there, and with the weather, it was smashing. And now, because it's summer, it's a completely different perspective. But it gives me opportunity to have some more ideas for summertime. And some of these places to camp in here, yes, definitely. I'm thinking about that. It's becoming a bit of a recce walk, isn't it? To the recce walk. Yeah, I suppose it is. I keep meaning to think about one here for summer. I think that would be one excellent place. But look at the trees. Last time I come here, this is all bare. And the seasons have changed. And it's now proper summer setup. Fantastic. Love it all. And I'm sure this area here is where I sat down and had something to eat. I wonder if my bird feeder, I made a bird stand on that same video I was talking about that a minute ago. They did the, oh my God, it's here. It's here. On the same one that I did the pine tree branch. It's still here. The fat balls have gone off it. But there we go. Well, just had a bit of like a tuna to go, something to eat, and just had a bit of a walk round. Nice place this. Proper community setup. But as I say, this is a forest school in our local woods. And the camp's just over there. Got a bit of a dog about. A chilling time, guys. All set up, ready for later. And I'm going for a Mackie D's. As you do. Proper bushcrafting, that, isn't it? Excellent.
Trying to do
You
this.
scumbag.
I've let it decide. I don't care. It's
Cooking Korean
He
later.
can't
Anyway.
handle the life.
can't handle the life anymore, guys. Like he's just said, I can't handle it. It's got to be.
He'll be using Poo Palace before long.
Yeah, that's it.
After that,
Rather than dig a 2-foot hole in every shit.
Well, it's better than go for him. We had to try and
Like a
hide.
man.
Yeah, do it like a man.
You can't poo in the woods anymore. Where's supposed we go then? It's like trying to hide it the best you can.
can't poo in the woods, shit in a bag.
Yep, that was it.
And ending on that conversation, guys, I think I'm going to get off. So we're having a chill. And you've got
Got a little bit of coffee going.
another one there.
Coffee and honey.
So the temperature, I would say, how many degrees would you say compared to out there at the minute?
At the moment, it's got to be at least 5-6 degrees cooler in here. At least. Minimum.
So, as I say, we went out just for have a bit of a laugh and a go, because the kids got hungry and we got hungry. So we just got a McDonald's. We thought we'd better, something different. And as we did, when we were in the car, it was absolutely baking.
Well, even when we got out into the fire break, it was red hot, wasn't it?
Yeah, about 29 degrees.
Yeah.
And it felt 29 degrees as well. And you can see from the fields, they're all barren, aren't they? It's like being in Spain, isn't it?
See
It was
the heat
ridiculous.
coming off the roads.
Yeah.
But in here, so much cooler. So much cooler.
Yeah, the sun's setting up a bit. And I'm feeling very... I know I said earlier on when I went for a walk, I says I was feeling a bit rough from when I had that bite of COVID. And I've not got COVID now. But the thing is, it still takes it out on you, but I'm feeling a bit more lively.
After effects.
After effects, yeah, but I'm feeling a bit more lively. In fact, I felt more lively ever since I come here. And it just shows you the woods. It's good for you.
No, yes.
So,
Truly is the best thing.
what you done?
That I don't want.
Be one of them bugs.
I take it from my mouth.
I'll catch you later. I'm going to have a coffee myself. I'm going to sit and chill out. Guys, I've had a mishap. I'm having a laugh and I think it's funny, but it's not funny. Right? You mean you got caught on video, did it?
I don't know what he done. He took his cup and mug thing off his mesh stove and somehow he spilt a bit of mess around the thing or something, and then caught the ground around the mess stove.
So we've had to put a bit of water on that.
Half
Jesus.
a litre of water on the floor. And he blew an hole in me tire.
Temperature's really dropped down, but in a nice, pleasant way. And it's really, really refreshing in here at the minute. I think I'm gonna get some beer and I'm gonna head back up to camp and just chill out now. Morning all, second morning. And what a cracking night we had last night. Sat round the campfire, talking about old stuff and old times, reminiscing. Really, really good. And the weather has been beautiful. Last night, I had a really cracking night's sleep. I don't remember much of it, and that's always the best way. I come back quite late, started talking to Craig. He'd just done a video about the safety of fire, and in this situation now, just to be careful when it comes to a fire. Maybe probably worth watching that one. Say I like my fires, but there's a time and a place, and this just, you know, a personal fire is not it in this sort of heat. The ground is dry as anything. And only yesterday, as I say, we had a bit of a comical moment where there's a serious idea in it, but I'd got my alcohol stove and it caught the area of the ground. I should have been a bit more careful, but we knew what we were doing anyway. But it just shows you how tinderbox the ground is at the minute. So probably worth watching his video on that. Winter time, definitely. You know, if it's, but again, it's in the right area. It's in the right environment. Bit gutted about my old camp, when somebody had obviously set a fire off there, I think, and walked off and didn't know what they were doing. In fact, a fire engine turned up yesterday, and I wasn't surprised if it was my little camp, which I've kept going for ages, and I've had fires there loads of times. You know I have no problems whatsoever. But we'll save a fire for another time. Anyway, or probably another time. Waiting for a time and a place to do that. Wind turned a light. I'm having a bit of a waffle this morning, aren't I? I'm sorry, guys. It's a waffle moment. It's one of them waffle video things this morning. And I'm probably getting sick of my own voice. So, but there we go. I just think one of the kids has just decided to let rip. Is that right? Am I wrong? Drop one. You sounded like you just dropped something. It did a bottom burp. One of the kids has just done a bottom burp. So, I said we're going to do a sign off. Just got me sent back home. Got my kit away. And thank you for watching New Camping Man. I hope you really enjoyed that one. That was a cracking camp. Thanks to everybody on that community camp as well. Why not watch another one of my videos? Thank you. Anytime. Andy.